that they can see it coming. I'd like to have my brother deliver a eulogy. Don't let them play any more Barry Manilow songs, that sort of thing. Funerals are for the living, my friend. I never thought about it that way. If you're short on words but high on energy, you can expend some of that by carrying this box. Carrying up a box, feeling alive. Okay. Can we go up here? There's plenty of plants. Look at all these plants outside. So this place is like surrounded by junk, really. Okay, let's say we kind of progress the story, shall we? Day 2, 8:15 p.m. Outside the terminal. Gah, I don't have the energy. Especially with everyone watching me. I hope he packed enough conductors. My order form was pretty vague. I shouldn't be worrying about the conductors when I'm not even sure I can pull the whole thing off without some sort of major screw-up happening. Supplier knew what I wanted the conductors for anyway, so he would have packed enough. Helping you with what, Madeline? Who is this? Oh. Piss off, Ned. Rude. You should respect your elders, you know? God, listen to you. The council made you soft, didn't it? Oh, respect your elders. Follow all our total arbitrary rules or we'll make up some cheap reason to destroy your business. My name is Ned and I love rules. You done? Yep. Did I strike a nerve? Did I just what? Maddie, when Ned spoke next, it was in a deep, dark cadence, steeped in guilt and self-loathing. If Maddie had been able to see his eyes, she would have faced a withering glare. We're rapidly reaching a point of no return. I can no longer promise to shield you from the consequences of your actions. What you did just there, quoting one of my victims' dying words at me, was low. Even for you. Frankly, I'm disgusted. Your sins are fresh. They're lance marks on your soul, deep cuts in your aura. Okay, he's getting too close. He's getting too close, man. Too close. I know what you did last summer. And I can't wait to see how you plan to make this right. Uh-oh. There we go. Episode 5. Is this jumping around? Rainy moods. Day 2, the terminal. Oh, hey, what's up, Ton? Age 16. Thinks he's smart. This guy right here on the left, on the right. Not antisocial, just shy. Read a bunch of wiki articles on optometry and considers himself somewhat of an expert. Hannah, 16. Knows she's too smart for her own good. Hobbies, people watching, self-indulgent teens, angst. So I'm not sure if that alcohol actually makes you feel anything. In fact, by going by its chemical properties, I say it's the opposite. Shut up, we're planning a heist. Metaphysical debates about alcohol can come after. But this isn't metaphysics. I'm just talking about simple chemical interactions with our brains. Please take the energy you're putting into pedantry and redirect it towards the plan. The plan. What's the plan? I was thinking I could just reach over the bar and grab the first bottle I see. Sounds risky. Very chaotic neutral. What's your alignment then? Neutral, good, That's a coward option. Yeah. Oh. Using your old liabilities. We're out of here playing checkers while I'm playing 6-dimensional upside down laser chess. What sort of fruit do we pluck from the booze tree? Really stretching that metaphor out, huh? Yep. I don't recognize the language on this label. What? Let me look. I don't recognize it either. Maybe it's a cipher. Who make you read a cipher? Just to know what you're drinking. A status. Ah, we can ask Maddie. Let's go find her. Alright. You're meant to be the lawful one here, dude. We agreed on neutral good. Me not challenging your assertion does not make it an agreement. Regardless. Wait, hold on. Hello, children. I see you stoop to petty thievery. Alas, sprung. I can't believe my heist career is over so quickly. Don't give up on your dreams. You know what happens if you drink this? I assume some sort of drunkenness? Does it make your teeth fall out? So the results of 700 kilometers worth of drunkenness and bad decisions. I woke up 6 hours before I took the shot. I had to drive a rented car back and explain to Shay why I disappeared without a trace and somehow accidentally time traveled. Holy, can we give it a try? No. You ever heard of liquor licensing laws? I end up in jail. Yeah, if you're not perpetuating teen drinking culture. Somehow I remain unconvinced by your passionate arguments. We tried. Too much time on your hands. I'm utilizing my time to practice my skills. It's not wasted. Well, the non-existent industry sector that relies solely on the skill of reaching over bars and stealing bottles of enchanted booze is gonna be lucky to have you. That's so validating. I'm kind of busy. I was hoping you'd grab your free drinks to stop you from nicking my... I'll take a free drink. But I'll graciously accept your offer. Neat. What'll it be? Hot chocolate? Dang! Hot chocolate. Seriously, don't steal anything else while my back's turned. I'll feed you to a spite elemental. I wonder. Spite elemental. Maybe it's a metaphor. Maybe the real spite elementals were the friends we made along the way. Fair. Ooh, who's this? Samantha. 32. America Jean Des. Visiting Melbourne for work. Devastatingly patient. Trust me, you kids don't want to meet a spite elemental. Have you? Got pretty close to not making it alive. I guess it gets that way sometimes. But spite elementals aren't exciting. They're terrifying. They all suck the air out of the room and make the world ache. And they don't die easy. Huh? That's kind of metal. You sure do need brass balls to face one down, that's for sure. And a steely gaze? What? Because steel is a metal, and I said it was a metal, and then you mentioned brass balls, so... Back me up, Hannah. Nope, you brought this on yourself. She's totally right. Bullying my customers, Samantha? No, because that's my job. Enjoy the evening. There's a nice breeze blowing. Sweet. Okay, I'll remember that word, sweet. Of course I did. You are interesting. Doesn't that describe everyone who walks through your doors, though? Absolutely not. Especially not in the way that you are. Well, my old boss, I guess. I'm my own boss now. Can I click it? Oh yeah, I could totally click it. That's kind of... Wait, okay. Just some dive bar overseas. Wretched hive of a scum and villainy. The owner would never shut up about treating every client like royalty. Sounds like a pain in the ass if you ask me. I'm not asking, actually, but I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless. Have you ever read a star chart? I don't put any stock in mysticism. You're walking in the shadows of an ocean that seems to go into the distance forever. You can't see any land aside from the sand under your feet. Whenever you step forward, the sand sinks just a little bit. As far as you can see, there's no way to escape. Drowning is the only possible outcome. What do you do? I do whatever I can. If I drown, so be it. If there's nowhere else to go and no point to sitting and waiting for starvation, I have to take action. Interesting. So, what's the verdict? Maddie stood gaze. Her lips moved, but no words came out. A flask of red liquid twitched, seemingly of its own accord. Maddie craned her neck up at it and scowled. In response, a smaller bottle next to the first, and surely only big enough to hold a few drops of something began to glow. Her scowl shifted into a weary smile. Wine. Moving by itself, please. You don't need to open anything new on my account. Click. Snap. What is she doing? Okay. Telekinesis? Damn, there we go. Gotcha. 10 frames per second. Let's go. Your answers were interesting. So were your questions. I'm still having a little trouble figuring out how they relate to each other, though. Is that important? I try to maintain a vague hope that maybe one day things might make sense. Until then, I just try to go with the flow. Hey. What do you got, Maddie? Do you have gameplay for me? No. What's the verdict? Well, for one, you tend to accept things as you see them. You don't try to interpret things based off of unrelated frameworks. That said, you do try to make sense of the connections between new things, but that's no big deal. You buy drinks as camouflage to hide your face, to project a veneer of being untouchable while you watch. Watch what? Everything. You take everything in the same way I do. You're saying that I'm attentive, but that I don't worry about instantly understanding how things are interconnected, because you're confident that everything you'll understand it anyway. How do you figure that? You've been watching my hands this whole time. Is that weird? To appreciate a craft. But given just how interesting you are and what my hands are doing, I'd wager that you've got some experience in my field. Flick. So you are really bad at picking up on when you're being flirted with, or... Oh. Nani? It's fine. I mean, in alchemy, in the field of alchemy, I'm sure you're very accomplished in alchemy. Just take a drink. Oh wow, this is so good. Yeah? Too good to ignore. It's smoky but bittersweet, and it almost makes me feel like I'm reaching the end of something. Like I got a lump in my throat from saying goodbye. I like that. I like that camera shot. It's a nice one. Like, what did you even put in this? Some stuff. Lots of stuff. Gorilla lime. Because if you bite into one, it feels like you got punched by a gorilla. Is that real? Gorilla lime? I'm not a wizard. Prove it. Ah! That's my boss. Yeah? It's my fault, actually. Far past the point. Good. I'm actually sorry that everyone's I have to dash. Gotta get some work before a project. Who will... you can just reach over the bar and grab a gin. The tonic's in the bar fridge. Cool. Okay. Dude, everyone's kind of winking, or what's up? Catch you later. one last. What was the meaning behind the question about what wine I like? Oh, I was just curious. Yeah, we're gonna do this necromancy thing, Matt, Ashley, or what? That's the last one, I reckon. Does it have magic caps in it? I think so? You could just call them caps, you know? They're built for something different. I refuse to lose non-specific language. Uh-huh. They're in there. Okay, what about the thing? You have to be a little bit more... You know, the thing. Sparkly thing. Sparky thing, electric. Sweetie, how long have you been awake? Yeah, it's better if you don't know, I think. You mean the voltage regulator? That's the one. Good job. It's in the other box. Are you kidding? The last one literally melted. It's a good thing I have an extremely sick metal arm. Ashley's metal arm is a point of pride. She wouldn't trade it for anything, not even the arm that it replaced. Yeah, thank goodness. Is there anything missing? Need some espresso? I think our little die if I have anything more. Yeah, whatever. You can give me some chocolate. Don't tell Ashley that chocolate has a trace amounts of caffeine. At least it's not more espresso. Sure thing, be back in a moment. It's so weird they... I don't know. A lot of panning. Oh, hey dude, where you been? Hey, just chilling. Hold this, will ya, Cooper? Is this the robot intermission? Aha. Did Ned really say that? Yeah. Do you believe it? I'm not sure. Well, it's not a lie. But it's not the whole truth either. And I don't have the time to untangle it for you. If you got a hungry teenager downstairs and a summoning ritual to complete, she's part of this too. Don't you take that judgy tone. Just trying to keep everyone happy, mate. Tough gig. I'll say. Alright, let's get this ritual on the road. Alright, so if I solder these these wires, oh, not those ones. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Oh, I guess you can help. You can't just leave me hanging like that. Really heavy. What's even it? Copper cable. This copper wire might be the most thing in danger of being stolen. Validation, chocolate, coffee, school system that doesn't punish me having weird niche interests. I meant more of a I don't think I can get you communism, sorry. And isn't Maddie already getting you chunk? You're a terrible comrade, Kishan. If I wasn't close to hitting the LD50 of caffeine, I'll ask you for some more coffee. Give me that sweet validation. Now, what do you got? I'm used to being effortlessly good at things, but brain is full. Can I deal with failure? I don't think I can. I'm not equipped for failure. My entire perception of myself is that I'm good at things. I'm gifted and talented and incredibly afraid that I'm going to let people down in a vital moment. This is that vital moment. But I just sit here, paralyzed, and I rationally know that a lot of this pressure is just me being hard on myself. But Maddie and I, we tried this already, and we failed pretty badly. It was a disaster. For Ashley, of all people call it, some call it, it must have been a real catastrophe. I can't understand how badly it turned out. So even with all the prep I'm doing, is this enough? Did we learn enough to do it properly? Numbers and formulas and hard science are good, but I can't shake this feeling that I'm going to screw it up for everyone. And so afraid of letting Maddie down. Heavy shit. You reckon? You know this is an Australian game. You reckon, mate? You're immensely powerful and I'm terrified of you, Ashley. Ashley's sick. I was never super smart or gifted or anything. I just floated through school and work and never focused on much except having a good time. I can definitely imagine the sort of pressure you'd have on you, though, especially given how big this task is. Yeah? So while I can't say for sure that this thing is going to be easy or even successful, I do think it's important that you work on giving yourself a break from the weight of your own expectations. But it's not an easy thing. But my boyfriend is similar, and he's very hard on himself when he feels like he's letting himself down. So it doesn't go away. I don't think so. I don't think I can... I don't think so. Self-forgiveness. It's often hardest to forgive someone when you are aware of all of their flaws. I hate how rational you sound. I know. Okay, Rashawn. Okay. Sup, nerd? Oh, come on, Maddie. Dude, Ashley's milk chocolate. Let's go. Is this enchanted chocolate or just normal chocolate?